guys, you know what? I've always had success with my phone going live. So, piss on the fancy camera. Yep. I am going mobile. I am going mobile. I'm getting there, I swear. I am going mobile. Oh shit, I gotta turn down my phone. I'm getting there, I swear. I am going mobile. Oh shit, I gotta turn down my phone. I'm getting there, I swear. Okay, I think we're there, guys. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. You know, I thought about cleaning up my desk, and then I was like, nah, piss on it. This is the way my desk looks most of the time. Man, I got my Gatorade. I made Miss T.C.Blades turn the heater up. And we are good to go. Am I on time? I thought I was a minute or two late, but hey, thanks, Fred. And man, Fred, I'm sorry I missed you and Hayden. I'll be honest, I don't know what I was doing. I think I was driving. So I did a lot of driving this weekend. We did some history nerd stuff, and so yeah. Went to I live not far from Cowpens National Battlefield, and it's a revolutionary battlefield. And anyways, yeah. So January 17th is the anniversary of that battle, and we went. We've always went. They do like these lantern tours of the battlefield. It's pretty cool stuff, man. So what's up, SC Knife Monkey and everybody? Thank you for dropping in. Hey, thank Edwards. I appreciate it, brother. Marco, Knives Are Life. Okay, I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. So this has been my first live since the new year. And I want to tell everybody Happy New Year. I hope everybody enjoyed the holiday season. I do. My wife's a teacher. I love having my family home. And yeah. So anyways, a print company sent me this new mat. And look, I really like it, but it's really busy. I'll flip it back just for a second so you guys can see. It's really too busy, in my opinion, to video against. See what you guys think. See, I think it's a little busy, so we'll stick with the mat for now. The leather mat. It's actually, I got this leather to make slips and sheaths out of, but it's kind of soft. So anyways, oh, and of course you're always going to see a stray Boudreaux hair. It's impossible, guys. I don't know if any of you guys have ever lived with a German Shepherd, but the money we spend on lint brushes, hair brushes, this, that, it's pretty insane. So, but We're not here to talk about dogs, dog hair, or family. We're here to talk about knives. Hey, Robin, how are you? Yeah, like they shed year round, and then twice a year they go through a deep shed, and it looks like they have some kind of disease. So if you ever seen those pictures or videos of buffalo and Yellowstone come springtime, that's what it reminds me of. So I got a couple of videos coming out this week that I'm pretty excited about. Actually, one I videoed. Hey, sorry guys about my knuckles. I know that's pretty gnarly looking. Even though I had gloves on, I caught them on the grinder. So, but anyways, let me see. I got something I wanted to say. Look at. No, these are not flashcards. They're actually business cards. And yep, I don't have that person's card with me. Anyways, Doug Riot sent these over. Doing well, thanks for asking. Sundays are good for me, and I looked and it didn't see like there was very many people or much scheduled for Sunday, so I figured, hey, why not? So I got these two Riots in. It's the model PL7 and the PLXT, and they're both the newer versions of these models, V2s. At least that's what it said on the, not invoice, what do you call it? Packing slip or whatever. So we can take a peek at them. If I can remember how to open them. I think they're magnetic boxes. So, yeah, you got your Riot sticker and extra hardware, cloth, certificate of authenticity. Dang. Oh. And that is some insanely milled micarta. I mean, really well done. But it's got that lock on it. And but if not, you have the button lock, pivot lock is what they call it. But it's very recessed. Like, you're not going to push it on accident, but they do have the lock there. So I got the video coming out for this, and oh, I need music, because if not, my ADD really messes with me, man. Like, really. Then I got this one coming. This video coming out. I videoed them together, but I really think that they deserve kind of a video for each one. I love the size of this one. It is terrific. It's got thumb studs both sides, and it is this, guys, it feels like it's floating on air. When you go to close it, you don't feel anything. No friction. So we got that one coming out. And then, funny story. Funny thing happened on my way to the forum. I don't know how many of you know about that, but so Fair Monster sent me a Spectrum, and excuse me. If any of you've known me for any while, hey Waylon, what's going on, buddy? And wasn't sure if I missed you, but what's up, Knives of Life? They sent me a Spectrum, and unboxed it. Did the video. And then I was wanting another one, a chroma. And so I was trying to make a deal with them to buy it and all that and see if I can get a discount, whatever. And I won't say I got the runaround, but I was just like, okay, oh, we'll check on it. And I didn't realize. So then UPS runs the next day and already sent the chroma. So I'm going to 86 that Spectrum video, and I'm going to do both of those together. Probably actually going to do those afterwards. So, cow. That is a good way, instead of having to say knives are alive. So that's why all of these are sitting over here. They're all fair monsters. So, and then just other knives I got out that I've been piddling with. Of course, the Devo Saloon. That's been on my desk since the day I got it. Sick hollow grind. If any of these are still out there, I'd highly advise I'm picking one up. They did a terrific job. And as always, I ran with purple. So guys, did y'all pick up any new knives this week? Did you get any big knives for the holidays? I got a couple. Excuse me. Man. I'll apologize now for clearing my throat. So yeah, I got some terrific knives. And I got actually some more really, that's going to bother me, special knives coming. So, but anyways. Hey, do me a favor, guys, if you don't mind. If you haven't done it yet, smash that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm. And it's a good thing. It is a good thing. My desk is normally, believe it or not, a lot more organized. I'm over here to my left, it is chaos. But here is normally everything has its spot. You guys may know the term, you may not, but I call it mise en place. Everything in its place. I got a tactile archer. I'm really wanting an archer. And I've almost pulled the trigger on buying an archer so many times. Sent Emily select in the mail last week. Been a good start to the year. Hell yeah, it has. Haven't bought anything in a while. I'm broke through the winter. I understand that. Restaurant man. Yeah, Robin. About 23 years, man. Back of the house. I came up in the business, couldn't stand it. My dad owned restaurants in Louisiana, around New Orleans and all. And anytime I wasn't playing ball, he wanted me to have a job. And finally got the SPK Shark. Oh, nice. Nice. And look at Waylon. COUYON for 1 month. So guys, everybody does different kind of giveaways. Nice. I was in front of the house for a bunch of years. I actually worked for a chef one time in Oklahoma City that he required, because everybody pretty much worked a split, but you had to do a tenure, not your entire day, but I can't remember how many months it was, working in front of the house. And I refused to be a server, so I did hosting. And, oh.
I got tired of listening to you.
I'm about to tell him.
Well, I got tired of listening to you clear your throat.
Miss T.C.Blades said she got tired of me clearing my throat. It's still going to happen. Looky. Hey, what am I drinking? I know it's bourbon. But I have a huge bourbon collection, so I don't know what I'm drinking. If I taste it, I could probably tell you. bunch of years. Went pastry cooking. It is a tough industry. I am drinking 4 roses. That's the smart way to do it because there's always back and front man. There is. There is. I am drinking 4 roses. Thank you, Mrs. T.C.Blades. You know, oh man, dude, I love the pastry chefs. I didn't have the discipline to be a pastry chef. Being a line chef and then working my way up in all the stations and becoming an executive chef, CEC certified executive chef, and chef de cuisine. You know, we could mess up something seasoning wise, flavor, and there's usually a fix that we could always do on the fly. And it's not like that with pastry. Baking is a science, hands down. And so I always had admiration for pastry chefs. But the best thing I liked about the pastry chefs is usually by the time we came in, there was always hot bread, some kind of maybe depending when I was at country clubs, there would be like sweet bread, Danish, something like that for us to eat. Yeah, mine is torn up, man. And mine is like sinus draining. I mean, it's constant for me. Hey, if everybody was here, I would have bourbon for everybody. So, and I know I've already said it, but I'll continue to say it throughout the night. Guys, thank you for popping in. I mean, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And I have struggled with lives and lives for so long that hopefully this is going to be my spot. I think it's what's going to work best for me. And depending on how long I go, I think Bees comes on at 7. So I'm going to try to make this my spot, even if I go over. Let's be honest, I'm not drawing anybody from Bees, and I don't know about y'all, but I have been on 2 different lives at the same time. I'll watch one on my phone and then a different one on the TV, one on the tablet, vice versa. So I'm trying, man. It's tough. It's really tough. And but the thing is I've learned to keep it simple. I mean, look at MC, man. I have a bunch of admiration for him because he uses his cell phone, from what I've been told. You know, it's not about what you do it on, but it's about the content in which you're providing. And yeah, so you know, or they say keep it simple, stupid. So his giveaway, yes, it was, man. Insane. Those Hermans. Come on now. Now, of course, if I won, great. If I didn't win, great. And I am happy for everybody that won. But yeah, I'd have loved to have won a Herman. But I can't say anything because, guys, they hooked me up like 2 weeks ago. They sent me a new Herman. Herman did. And I greatly appreciate that. And so I did a brief unboxing, but I have a ton of Herman content coming. So, Eagle Scout, what's up, man? How are you doing? Yeah, 1 million will be insane. I'll tell you my opinion on an Eagle Scout, on a Herman, is I figured, yeah, I have a number, actually quite a few Shiros, okay? And So I anticipated it feeling kind of like a Shiro. And, okay, let's see. I think this might be it, or is this my pen? Okay, yeah, this is my new one. And I expected, what did I get on my cloth? Dang, dude. I expected it to feel like a Shiro until I held my first one. Because Herman they don't come to blade shows or anything like that. I don't think they need to. And I'll flip that around so you guys can read it if you want to. But they sent me an Ishtar. And they made sure, with the purple. And it's like that dark gray working finish. And the camera's not going to pick it up, okay? But it has an iridescent glaze of purple over it. Okay? And a slight purple back pocket clip. Deep, too. Super deep. I hadn't put it in my pocket yet. But, like, I own Chris Reeve knives. There is something to be said about Herman. Like, you think you felt a smooth knife until you use a Herman. Like, it seriously, like, I guess the best way to describe it, imagine something floating between two magnets, right? Held in place. Hello, Mrs. T.C.Blades. Thank you for the drink. So if it's rotating through a magnetic force, there's no friction, right? Can y'all visualize what I'm saying? Because I know I struggle verbalizing. That's what it feels like. Like you don't feel any friction until the lock engages. Like it just, and the same with the drop. You don't feel anything until it stops, and you feel the tick down here. And so on my last one, I took it apart because I can't leave things alone, and I messed up the pivot. And I figured, like most knife companies, they could just send me a pivot, and they're like, "Oh no, we each pivot is to that, that particular knife. It's milled and everything for that knife. It matches that barrel, pivot barrel, and so they gave me a list of measurements to get with the caliper, so I didn't have to send it all the way back to Poland. And a couple of weeks went by, and I had two new milled. I had one that was bronze and one that looked like polished stainless. And they fit perfect. Perfect. What's up, Leonard? If y'all hear me say Leonard and want to know who I'm referring to, that is Shelby. Shelby, I'm not going to get into a long story, but that became her nickname years ago when she first started playing softball. And to give you an idea, it's when Leonard Fournette played for LSU and was just like a beast. And so she did not like the name Lenny. So she said, "Call me Leonard." And we're like, "Seriously? Leonard over Lenny?" Because her middle name's Len. And the rest is history. So not only that, you have these softball tournaments and you yell the name Shelby, you'll have 4 girls turn around. You name Leonard, you holler out Leonard, and yeah, our Shelby's turning around. So anyways, That's a nice knife. I don't have that. Well, hey, look, I'm going to tell you right now. Hey, Eagle Scout, I don't either. I don't either. I was blessed by Herman with this knife. I don't carry that kind of dough. And I thank them, and I try to spend a lot of time with their stuff because they deserve it. You know, they do. I'm upfront about things. Concept and Tenable are huge, absolutely huge. I say sponsors of my channel. You know, I buy their knives, plus they send me their stuff. So yeah, I'm not afraid to say who helps me. But in the same token, too, if there's something like on a knife I just don't like, I tell them. I tell anybody. And also that's subjective. You know, just because I don't like something doesn't mean you don't like it. So, and I think knife makers in general, that's how they get better, is our feedback, you know. So, Tenable's concept, Fair Monster, they've been great to me. I don't get stuff on the first go around. I'll be honest. I'm not there yet. You know, I don't have that kind of viewership. Ron Crow, as soon as Mrs. T.C.Blades brought this, I thought of you. So cheers to my boy Ron Crow. And they've been great. I've had big knife companies. I've had small makers reach out to me, or I've reached out to them. You know, that's all you got to do. Reach out to them, and then just when they give you something, don't feel like you have to give it a positive review, because I promise you they want an honest review. And you do that, and you just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, and then eventually, you know, you start getting more yeses than nos. You're exactly right, Fred. There's no dual deployment. And I know you love being able to fidget with your knives. Yeah, so that doesn't surprise me at all, Fred. Hey, and listen, while I'm telling about people that has helped my channel out, I cannot forget about Fred. I mean, you guys all know who Fred is. And Fred has a collection second to none. And I've been lucky enough to get to handle a lot of those knives. Some he sent me, some I've gotten to hold at dinner. I mean, Fred, yeah, Fred and Hayden have quite the collection. Oh, Jed Monster, I'm on my alt account. Oh, man. North Mountain Blades, you know, they've been there for me. Actually, they are making, going to be making my knife. I didn't tell anybody that, but you guys all know now. So, oh, there he is, Jed Monster 01. Okay, here we go. Yes, my son has a gaming YouTube channel, guys. Which company? North Mountain. Never intended for my knife to be made. I had one that I had put together, and I had it at Blade Show, and I just pulled it out to ask questions, and Shane looked at it for a while, a long time. He goes, and I thought at first there was communication issues, you know, translation, and I thought he asked me why I didn't have it put into production. And I just said I didn't have the money. It's too expensive. And he said, let me make it. And I said, oh, you know, if you want the knife. He goes, no, I want to make it. So, and then we hashed out the numbers later. And so ZDP 189. Yeah, I'll see what I can do, Fred. We haven't settled on that because I'm sure once the protos come out, they'll be D2 probably. So yeah, ZDP 189. My latest from them is this guy. I'm sitting here flipping it in my lap now. And it is absolutely gorgeous. You cannot see the San Mai line until you get it just in the right light, maybe. It's tough. There. Anyways, it's running along just like the rest of their knives. Projectiles are sharp. Sorry, guys, I'm getting caught up in the chat. You know, until I actually, I can visually like or dislike knives, but I try not to judge a knife solely on my first impression just by looking at it. I know they are, and I've been telling, I've asked Shane. I was like, hey, you know, put it in my hands. So it looks kind of big to me, but hey, get it in my hands. You know, you never know. You never know. And Jed, I'm going to ban you. Don't rickroll people. This ain't that kind of live. They have, and they can do it, man. I mean, North Mountain, like, let's see. Pull this one and this one. Okay. So, you know, so you got these two, North Mountain, and then you have them producing something like this, an M390 all tie, hand rubbed. That is a beautiful knife. It may be small, but I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. So actions drop shut. I mean, beautiful knife. Beautiful, beautiful knife. I no family quarrels on my live, people, but thank you to my kids for supporting me. I appreciate it. So I'm definitely trying to get Jason Grant's gripper in my hand. No pun intended, right? Definitely trying to get them. I like what Molesec's been doing. Like, man, dude, they kicked it up a notch. Everybody did right here at the end of the year and in the beginning of the year. Like, right at the end of December through into January, like they're like, everybody was just like, pow, and dropped some bombs, you know? So, got that from Molesec. I guess I've had it about a month. That is sick. That's a sick knife. The sound it makes. Hey, Fred, if you're still here, I don't have a polishing cloth in front of me, guys. Excuse me. I got some stuff coming in this week, and I will send you photos. If there's anything you want to see, I think you are going to have something coming. I'm going to have something coming from you, third party. So if you hear me, Fred, if you're still here. If not, I'll just send you a message. This little guy's crazy too. This Molesec. If I had to choose, though, one knife that has lived in my hands, or at least in my pocket, because I always multiple carry, for the last 30 days. Let me see. Let me open. Oh. Let's see if I got it here. Well, it must be in the. It must be in another bag or a case, guys. Sorry. I have what I call the tie box. And it has a very large rotation of my all tie knives. And I don't see what I'm looking for in it. So it must be in a brand specific case or bag. Since Michael sent me this, actually sent me 2 of them, I've carried that Hive Mind quite a bit. I mean, when I say quite a bit, I mean a lot. Let me see if I can get the glare off these blades. Yeah, that helps a little, I guess. And let me walk over here, gang. Ooh. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna die. Oh. Guys, I have knives everywhere. Oh, that might be what I'm looking for right there. All right, well, it is not this one in particular, but it is this model. It is this model. Oh, it's okay, Fred. Let me put the Herman up. Because I have a bad habit of banging knives around. And for the most part, I don't care, but especially if I buy it and I mess it up, it's my fault. But when it was a gift, I don't like to mess them up. So this is not the actual one, but this model. The milled Fenrir frame lock. The all-tie silver one has absolutely lived in my pocket. It's always been one I've rotated, with the Hive Mind and definitely the Devo. And, I don't think. Oh, maybe is this it? Nope. Nope. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cases that hold 36 full. And then I have one that holds 54 and one that holds 48. And then that's not even counting all my soft pouches and fixed blades. So, I know you're not here. Man, you know, we used to talk and hang out and side chat, and he don't talk to me anymore. Yep, I'm talking about you, Ed. Well, damn. Oh, that's Miss T.C.Blades' knife. Let me tell you, almost all of Mrs. T.C.Blades' knife are blades. Her knives are teal. And she's got some super duper budget, and she has some super duper premiums. And anyways, it's this one, this particular colorway, guys. Plus, I laid it back to 17 and put a mirror edge on it. Hopefully, that'll show up. Oh. Oh, well. There you go. Yes, there's some superficial scratches on it. I know, I know, I know. Come on, Ron. It's Edyard, not lanyard. All Edyards are lanyards. I know. Edyard is like a bourbon. Hello? Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I'll sneak Mrs. T.C.Blades, one of her pride and joys, out real quick. Give it a flick, and then I'm going to put it back up before I scratch it. Oh, guys, do you know how good that would look if she just let me winx it and polish it out? Oh, that looks so good. Just let me winx it and polish it out to a high shine. I don't know what happened. I guess I was just buffing. Hey, let me throw this sticker up here because you know I love me some White Mountain knives. Guys, I know we all do blade band stuff like that, but I search through their White Mountain knives, discount knives, and return knives almost every day. See what's been added. When you can buy a knife with a 10% discount and free shipping, I love that. Absolutely love that. Okay, so pads. All right, I have some little cotton ball things I don't really like. I've tried cloths. I've tried pads. I have a bad habit because I get in a hurry of when I'm putting that mirror edge on, jumping the blade, and you end up scratching the side of the blade. I have some, instead of just the diamond stones that have the diamond coating, I have diamond resin stones. They're not the most expensive, but they're definitely not the cheapest. But that is all going to change. I just got an email from a company just this week, Thursday or Friday. And so some stuff is we're gonna take an adventure down that way. I don't pretend to be able to sharpen like Ron or even Ed, or definitely not Neves, but yeah, I think we're gonna have a good time. I got some stuff being sent to me, and definitely gonna have a great time with that. So. Hey, let me ask y'all a question. And I definitely want your feedback. What if you had to pick a knife that you said this past year or even the past 6 months, whatever, flew under the radar, that was the true sleeper, a lot of people slept on it, do you have one of those knives that fit that category? If you do, tell me about it. I want to know. I love finding what I call like sleeper knives. I have two right here. One of them's on screen. They were late in the year knives, but I absolutely loved them. Oh, sharing is caring. I just don't want to, like, the company that reached out to me recently, I don't want to throw their name around and then for whatever reason they decide that they don't want to work with me. And then I look like an idiot. So once I get the stuff in, yeah, I'll more than happily share. But my diamond resin stones, I don't even know the name, that Rook or whatever. I just got them off of Amazon. Yeah, they are not anything like, but they work. So it's not a new knife, but a sleeper. I just picked up the Spyderco Mantra. Probably the smoothest washer knife. Total sleeper. See, that's all. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think a knife has to be new. If it's new to you, it's the first time you've ever carried it or discovered it. You know, Kaiser Veritas, no one talks about it. Okay. I've been like up and down, peaks and valleys with Kaiser this past year. So, like I was on an upward slope until that, oh my God, I got it right here. I can't remember the name. Y'all, I am horrible with knife names. I just don't remember them. Where are you at, buddy? I say I got it right here. Hold on. Gotta find it. Huh. Well. Okay. Again, feeling like an idiot. Oh, there it is. So after I picked up this one, new from Kaiser, my Kaiser buying really kind of tapered off. This is an amazing knife, by the way. Amazing knife. So, I'll tell you who I think my two sleepers are. Let me make room for them. Oh, they don't go there. These two right here, I think were the most underrated and one of the best values late, at least in the last 6 months. The Sailfin and, y'all, I'm going to butcher the name. I know it. Oh my God. It's basically sea lion or seal in Portuguese. But these two. This one reminds me so much of a Lamia. It's crazy. But the action, the sharpness, like Kubi, if I had just money to spend and you're going to be my OEM, I mean, I would definitely say either Concept or Kubi. Probably Concept because I like their geometry, but Kubi because of what they bring to the table and just raw titanium knives. Which one, Fred? Fred, I figured this would be like right up your alley. If they would have extended that jimping a little more, Fred, we could have front flipped it. Don't you think? I think so. But you got, you know, and then, I mean, you're flipping the same, but you got thumb studs too. I mean, I guess for the person that likes thumb studs, I love holes and I love reverse flicking. Oh, I put a I'll drop this one back too. Come on, show up. I'm looking at it as y'all see it. Is this the mole sack? Yes. This is the mantle. Complete DLC and titanium or zircotite inlays. It says Damascus, but there's dark grays and blacks in that Damascus, so that's zircotite. Yes, that's the mole sack mantle. Like, for me, going from getting this as my first, and see, I wasn't disappointed, but when I got this first mole sack last year, and I mean like late 2024, early 2025, I was like, okay, there's a fuller that you can't reach, and then they only want you to flip it, front flip it. And I used to suck at front flipping. Like, I couldn't do it. Now I can just do it without even thinking about it. Actually, that's the best way to do it, is not think about it. Because if you think about it, that's when you screw up. Just. So to go from that to this, that's sick. That is sick. So I guess my three big pickups during the holidays, and I say pre-Christmas, post-Christmas, were the Herman that I was blessed with, that was sent to me from Polish Custom Knives and Herman. The I carried it today, so where's it at? A Dixon. I finally got a Dixon. Not brand new. Worked a deal. Did some trading, willing and dealing. And then my my Norseman. So yeah, these are White Mountain Knives exclusive. Sorry guys, I wasn't reading the chat. I got to play with one yesterday. Is it the mole sack? Yes, I played with them. Cool. As long as they made it right, you know. Awesome. I like Best Tech too. Listen, I like all knives. Like, I'm not one of these people that I'm afraid to make somebody upset. No, I mean, that's why we all do this, right? We like knives. And I can't say that there's one brand I like more than other, like like black and white. But I do think some brands make certain types of knives better than other brands, you know, until they prove you wrong. So I owned a knife for over a year that I could not stand. Couldn't stand. Big titanium carbon fiber knife, and it just sat in a case. I couldn't stand it because I tried messing with it. Detent was either too hard or detent was either too tight. Couldn't get it right. I even think it was such a problem that the company stopped making it. And then I watched McNeese's video about detents. And, you know, people think, oh, detent's too tight. It needs some oil. Or not detent, but lock. You get lock stick, it's too tight. You need oil and all. And come to find out, that's what makes it worse. So I took this knife apart. and I adjusted it to what I thought the right detent was. And then I scrubbed it clean. And I dusted it with a little of the powder lubricant, the dry powder lubricant that came with my Machine Wise. And I put this knife to get back together. And it is the knife that I thought I was buying when I bought it. Right here. Tonto, compound ground, titanium, carbon fiber inlays. I mean, just amazing. Like before, you could make your finger bleed and you were not reverse flipping this knife. LMAX blade. And now, oh my gosh. It is phenomenal. And I just needed to learn how to tune it properly. And I pride myself in being able to tune knives, but it took me a year to figure out how to get that one. And now it is amazing. I was ready to sell that LMAX titanium knife for $100. And then I figured it out. I got it. I figured it out. And I give credit to Jonathan on that. So, you know, people do Christmas giveaways and new drop giveaways. And I started talking on this earlier. So I think I'm going to do something different. I grew up in Louisiana, guys. Oops, Deca. Metal scale, no metal scale. Oh, I love my tri-states. I have all of them. Yeah, I do. This T.C.Blades got her dark mode. No, not dark mode one. The V2. It was in the Tiffany blue or teal. What's up, drummer? How are you, sir? Thank you for dropping in, man. Just cutting up, talking knives, not doing anything particular. Thinking about all the vacations we could go on if we stopped collecting knives. And yeah, I have all the Cole's knives. But anyways, I want to do a giveaway coming up for Mardi Gras. I'm going to do a Mardi Gras giveaway, so get ready. I'm going to just do some posts. That way everybody can get the date in their head. I'm not sure what day I'm going to do it. We don't speak of things we could do. Yes, that's right, Robin. You're right. That is blasphemy. I agree. I agree. But you know what? All right, I am not rich. I consider myself poor. I'm not poor. I don't know, that's a hard word because I'm not poor. I am rich in the sense that I am happy with what I have. Matt Maurer, what's up, sir? How are you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Be sure and hit that thumbs up button. Let other people know what's going on here. But because I love having my family around. And I have the desire to want new things never goes away. Okay? You can be satisfied and still want new things. Okay? Especially with knives, because I think it's a legitimate hobby, you know. But with that being said, I am not monetarily wealthy. Okay? Welcome to Thibodeau. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Eagle Scout. I greatly appreciate it, guys. And I am going to start doing some more members onlys. You guys are going to get to see stuff new. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions, but this is my New Year's resolution, is to be better to my members and give you guys what you deserve. But anyways, and not taking away, Matt, thank you so much. Thank you, Eagle Scout. Or, I mean, thank you, Matt, for dropping in. Eagle Scout, thank you. Thank you for becoming a Thibodeau. But there's been times, when something unexpected has happened. Something went out on a vehicle, we needed a new battery. And I can go to I'll call it you might as well call it a safe or a vault. I can go to my knife boxes and pull something out. And I can throw it on the Discord or on YouTube, or not YouTube, but Discord or, I hate to say it, Reddit. Even Blade Bench, but Blade Bench takes a couple of days to get paid. And I can sell a knife within minutes. So, what's the bottom knife on the left? Okay. It's a model number. I can't remember the number, but it is a North Mountain Blades full tie build, hand rubbed, M390 blade, just sick, front flipper, wonderful. It could be a gentleman's knife. Hey, Ed, if you're still around, there's a spot for a lanyard. Great fifth pocket knife. This is ridden shotgun fifth pocket for me a lot. And so love this one. Love this one. Shane sent me some knives, had me look at me, says, keep what you want in the back, what you don't want onto the warehouse. And I almost sent that one back, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't. So, but yeah, so I want to give back. I want to do a giveaway for Mardi Gras. I think I want to do a members giveaway, but I also just want to do a regular giveaway. Do you guys want to, would you rather just knives? You guys want some EDC gear, maybe some sharpening gear, swag, shirts? Let me know. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Now, I'm going to bring this question up a few times between now and then when I make posts, because believe it or not, Mardi Gras is early this year, so it's coming quick. But I will say this, I'm not emceeing. I can't be giving away Hermans. So kudos to Herman for allowing him to do that, though. Hell yeah. Man, I wish this was fat carbon or camo carbon inlay. If I thought I was good enough, I'd make one. But I just don't trust myself. I have the raw materials. Somebody asked that?
2 people. Okay.
Hey, Ron. Okay. What does Thibodeau mean in your levels of supporters? Okay. Whatever level you support, and first off, you do not have to support me. You do not have to be a member. I just like having you guys. Miss T.C.Blades made me some notes because she knows I'm drinking bourbon and not reading the comments. So, growing up in Louisiana, you always hear Thibodeau and Boudreaux jokes. They're like best buddies. They're brothers, whatever. Those are 2 common last names, by the way, in Louisiana, in the Cajun community. But imagine like 2 country boys, 2 rednecks, whatever you want to call it, that are inseparable. And they always get into some kind of trouble. And so, the amount of jokes, their Thibodeau Boudreaux jokes are just countless. And they're not derogatory in any way. I know COUYON. Good. That's good, Robin. And so I decided to do 2 levels like those. And what I'm going to do to try to separate them is different levels. I'm going to put things out to you guys. And I'm going to try to do surprise little giveaways for those levels. And, depending on what I get from who, in other words, knife companies, I want to try to maybe just do pop-up giveaways. The post may be every member in that level and do a wheel spin with their names on it and do a screen record, and that'll be the giveaway. So different things like that. But yeah, so they are just two crazy guys that always get in trouble. Thibodeau and Boudreaux. Boudreaux, by the way, is the name of our family German Shepherd. If any of you guys have gotten Boudreaux the Blade stickers, that's where that's come from. Now, COUYON. COUYON covers the term, it can be you dummy, you idiot, you fool. A lot of times that's what's used. Fool. Somebody, we just do stuff without thinking. Oh, you COUYON. How many times have we been doing something ourselves and called ourselves a jackass or a dumbass or you stupid, you knew better than that? That's COUYON, And so I figured I'd make that the top echelon because we all have done that. Describes our boot. Yes, it does, Shelby. Oh, my God. Y'all, I've never met an animal that is so amazingly smart and intelligent, I can't even talk, intelligent, yet completely idiotic and stupid. So, this is the way I chalk up Boudreaux the Blade. He is a German Shepherd that is insanely smart. Okay? And on that note, he is a young 2-year-old boy, 2-year-old male dog that does stupid 2-year-old male dog shit. He's 2 years old and he is still a puppy. So yes, that describes our Boudreaux perfectly. Perfectly. Hey, who's all going over to Bees when we're done? Anybody? Let me know and I'll come meet y'all over there after I get a refill. Refill. Oh, yes, I just did it. Yes, he is Shelby's baby, y'all. He sleeps with my daughter every night. And I don't mean at the foot of the bed. I mean, he has his pillows. He sleeps next to her head to head under the covers. So any young men out there listening, if you want to date my daughter, you better not have a problem with dog hair. So don't crack that glass. Where are we going? I don't know. I just asked. From what I saw, now it was compacted. I may be wrong. Did I see that Bees is on at 7 o'clock? Y'all let me know. I could be wrong. I do not mind hanging out. I have yet to figure out how to share browser screens, guys. So
I'll make your refill, but supper is ready.
I'm not hungry yet, but thank you. I don't know how to share browser screens. So I can't say, hey, let's go look at this, but I can look at it and he's on Friday. So why, when I clicked on the 18th, it said T.C.Blades, 7 p.m.?
Another 2 fingers.
2 fingers. Hey, something else.
You talking to me?
Yeah. Do I have anything special opened? I mean, they're all special,
This
but
was 4 roses.
I know it's 4 roses. How many makers or like that special makers?
I don't think I've opened that, but I can.
What about a bullet?
Yeah, I've got bullet open.
Yeah, how about some bullet? Schedule's not already record. Well, thanks, drummer. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I sent Scott a message. I was like, hey, man, if you want to put me in at Sundays at 6, I'm going to try to do that because that seemed like the least amount of people. So, so I think I have quite a big order. Not an order. I mean, it is an order. I didn't order them, but I think I have quite a bit coming in from Concept this week. And a couple of other people. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all this knife I was talking about. This is a Trevisa. Let's see if you can see it. It's hard to see. Yep. This Elmax knife I was telling about is Trevisa. I don't know if y'all can see it right there. That's what I'm talking about. If you're going to put, you don't have to, put your, you can't see it, can you? Huh. It's there. It's lasered in. Like, I can see it plain as day, but the camera just can't pick it up. It's a Trevisa. Trevisa's, they got the ability.
You probably have another one, but you finished off the opened bullet with that.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, babe. I don't like what we're having for dinner tonight, so I'm gonna hang out with you guys. We are having like Jersey. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Jersey Mike's, but like Jersey Mike's subs. So I'll make some Trevisa. Trevisa was real big in the beginning when I first started about sending me stuff, and they just kind of tapered off. Don't tell the wife. Oh, no, she's fine with it. I don't eat a lot, Fred. I don't eat a lot at all. If I have a meal per se, like a meal, it's usually once. Man, hey, Fred. Oh. Fred, do you like steak? I mean, I'm sure you probably do, but so we were north of Spartanburg, okay? Kind of in the Gaffney area. And I know you'll kind of know where this is at, because the area, because when you drive from Charlotte. So we were north of Spartanburg, and we were at the Cowpens National Battlefield. And it was cold. Like the wind was blowing, 30s, which I can handle that, but the wind. So we finish up and we all load in the car and we're going to go get dinner before the girls want to go shopping. And so we're driving like from the battlefield in the country. And we pull by this place. Like I actually pass it. And I mean, there are cars everywhere. Like everywhere. And you can just see like smoke rolling out of the, not chimney, but like, because of the vent hood. So I knew what was going on. And I told Kara, I said, what is that? I said, look it up right now on Google Maps. And it was some simple name like Carolina Diner or something like that. Anyways, this was a little, I say little, it wasn't big, but like people were lined up. Hey, Cat Scratch, thank you for dropping in. Let me know what you got in your pocket. People were lined up to get in this place. It's a steakhouse. And let me tell you something. Oh my God. Fred, it was so good. So we need to try to make that happen next time you come down. I mean, it was so good. Nothing like overly fancy. Just well-prepared food. Well prepared, I'm not talking Peter Luger's or anything like that, but it was well prepared. Yes. Nice little bar. I didn't drink anything, but yeah. So The worst knife I ever owned, and I have quite a few. Which one? Trevisa? Will be in Asheville area after Blade Show. Blade Show, Texas? Or Atlanta? Because I know we're going to see each other in Atlanta. I know Peter Luger's is local for you. You have a lot of amazing eateries up there. You don't have to tell me, Fred. Look, I may get hate if anybody from the area sees this. But we are kind of in a dead zone where we're at, Fred, where I'm at, as far as places to eat. You have to travel one way or the other. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's good food. You know, you want to go eat a great breakfast, there's Cracker Barrel, stuff like that. But as far as like, there's grabbing something to eat and there's going out to dine. And you know what I mean, Fred. No, Atlanta. So, yeah, you'll be around. Well, yeah. And, you know, I'll be in Atlanta. And then it's summertime. So we'll have free time. Are you hanging out with Scott in Nashville? I feel bad. I told Scott when it cooled off I was going to come up and do a video and hang out with him. And I didn't. Which he was probably so busy, fine with it. But I hate to tell somebody I'm going to do something and not. Asheville's a cool little town. I like Asheville. I like Henderson. I like Dahlonega. I mean, other way. We're talking Georgia, but yeah, we need to go out to dinner, a bunch of us, Fred. Keep that in mind. You know, so you guys have to understand something. Now that I know Fred, and I've talked with Fred, I have no problems going to meet Fred. Other than that, I have like major social anxiety. So once I know somebody, we're good. But it's hard for me to just go meet people. I'll talk to you all day long over the internet, though. Oh. Spyderco Rex PM or PM2 Rex 121 drop point. Nice. Who is that I saw got a warning? Was it laid off Pete that got a nice one done? And then of course you got that regrind. I know you like live better, but see, Fred, I can tell you're a good judge of character, you know? And that's smart on your part, Fred. You've got to be, though. And I envy Fred because he can remember everybody and I can't. So, like somebody can say, oh, do you know such and such? I'm like, and I do. Fred, wasn't that Sage 5? Was that Sage 5? I thought that Sage 5 you had that I almost bought was Rex 121. Or no, was it 15V? I can't remember. Yeah. Let me tell you, I still kick myself in the ass about that one, Fred. I should have bought it. I'll get it off a roll one day. I'll probably have to pay for it too. Like, you know what I mean. Hey, if that lock stick I'm going to tell you, it worked for me. Like, I went through, it wasn't just this knife. So after I watched the video, go do what I did. Dude, I love your reblade. Man, me and Carrie were looking at that, your post. That thing is... I have a foul mouth, guys. I just got to say it to get my point across. That fucking knife is beautiful, Fred. I mean, mwah, beautiful. But even when you think you have it clean, you don't have it clean. After you wash it, hot water, Dawn, get it air dry, hit it with, not nail, I mean, it is nail polish remover, but acetone. And then if you have access, you can order that, I don't know what it's called. Fred, you might know what it's called. The white powder they use for lubricating. It came with my winter blade that I've had out of the box all of like 4 times. I took some of that white powder and then dusted it on a few of the clean knives that I battled lock stick with. It just freaking disappears. I'll show you the stuff, and they tell you like this bag will last you the life of the knife because it almost looks like something illegal, right? So you get this, and you get the winter blade, and they tell you to go to this site, and look, that's all you get, and then you get this bad boy. And they tell you to put it on the brush, then dust the brush off. Then coat the blade or the lock. And oh my God. I mean, like, magic, gone. I mean, I'm not saying it'll work for everybody. But so far, it's, let me count. It's been about 10 out of 10 for me. You know, I was one of these people that thought, oh, it's sticking, needs more lubricant. No. The oil was just making it worse. But, I mean, I know you said you cleaned it. I tried to look it up, Fred, and I got like, I mean, I guess I could send him a message. Nice, looks like magic powder. It's the magic dust. A little magic dust for the reindeer. A little magic dust for Santa Claus. A little more magic dust for Santa Claus. No, yeah, I guess I can email them, but I just Googled it, and then I got like 4 different answers, so. Dry PTFE. Yeah, I think you're exactly right, Fred. I think they mentioned that in that video, in the link that they tell you to go to. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's probably not best for all things that need lubrication, but it sure as hell got rid of lock stick for me. I mean, dude, check it out. This, wow. Look, that, oh my God, that was skin. Sorry. Like, it has turned this in. I got to be careful. So I'm damn near drop shutty. Like, I am back flipping this thing without wrist flick. So, and that's because of that stuff. I never could, don't get me wrong, I am a huge fan. I love my knife pivot lube, but yeah, that stuff's amazing. Yeah, I think it's probably going to get time to that because the dogs eat the same time we do. So if they were in there eating, it's probably getting close. I'm probably going to wrap it up here in just a few minutes. So guys, keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to do a bunch of just like posts. I don't mean lives or videos, but like posts reminding everybody I'm going to do a Mardi Gras giveaway. And I'm probably going to do it before Mardi Gras, you know. But I think I'm going to theme it. I'm going to try to go with something that's, Fred, you'll like this. I'm going to try to go with something anode purple. Maybe something anode bronze or gold, and then maybe something green. So, you know, it just all depends. But absolutely, I want to do that because so many people, you know, everybody doesn't comment and everybody doesn't click like on my videos, but I'm able to see the analytics and people watch my videos, you know, and that to me is a blessing. And every time I jump on live, whether it's 5 people, 10 people, 15 people, you guys flock in. Like, even when I don't post it, oh, I'm going to be live at a certain time, you guys just show up. And I can't thank y'all enough for that support. This has been a huge thing for me this past year. I'm not trying to say it filled a hole in my life, but it did. It did. And I'm not going to get into that now, but it did. On which knife? Thanks for hanging in. Oh, I put it on this North Mountain Blades Dwayne Dwyer. I mean, whoppa. I mean, like, just the dry. Yeah, Fred, that's a dry. I mean, I don't, it's a heavy knife. It's tie on this side and bronze on this side. So, I mean, it's a heavy knife. So, I don't carry it. But that's, I mean, hands down. It's not drop shotty. But, like, did you see that? Watch. So, let me flick it open. Okay? I just don't want to cut myself. Ready? I mean, if my thumb hadn't stopped it, it was shutting. So, oh, which knife am I going to anodize? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I may just try to get stuff in new. I like tie knives, and the reason why I like tie knives, you know, this is what I turn my PM2 or one of my PM2s into, because to me they're blank slates, you know. So I don't know, man. I don't know, Fred. I may try to get in a purple tie knife, a purple green knife, and a purple or bronze or gold knife. I don't know. Or I could just anno some. I don't know. I'd rather give you guys new knives. I don't mind giving away from my stash because all my stuff's like new, but I'd rather give you guys away, give new knives to you guys. So, and I'm not giving you guys knives or doing giveaways to coax you into hanging around. I'm trying to do it because of a thank you. Because I do. I don't show it enough. I don't appreciate it enough. And I want to. Hit me up on the Discord. We can chat and discuss about. Yeah, Fred, we'll do that. And I got a lot of things straightened out, Fred. Like with me, like just getting my mise en place and my mind right and all that. So things should go smoother with me. But yeah, Fred, I may not show it, but you know you're welcome to contact me anytime you want, Fred. Well, guys, I'm at an hour and a half here, and Miss T.C.Blades will put up supper if I do not show up. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much, guys. I greatly appreciate it. These are not just empty words. I mean it from all my heart. Thank you so much. And yeah, I can't wait to hang out with you guys every Sunday evening. It will be great. Thank you so much. And peace. Now I got to figure out how to end this. Okay. I'm trying to end it. I don't know how. I've never done the live from my phone